A fan once texted me,
Dear sir, I love my fiancé. I do love him, but sometimes our sex gets a bit boring, as the whole thing just feels like doing the same things over and over again. And we have been together for a long time. Please, can you suggest a few sex games that will lighten up our lovemaking and make it more enjoyable?
My reply to her was, Elle will tell you a few sex games that will help make your lovemaking as enjoyable as possible. And these 10 sex games we will explore in this amazing video were exactly the ones I suggested to her. Perhaps you can also try them out with your partner, then thank me later. Without much further ado, let's delve into these 10 sex games at once. Number 1. The Let Him Peep game. The peep game is very amazing. As a lady, don't be ashamed of your hidden wish to be peeped at. Fulfill this wish. Even if your relationship with your partner is very open, let him know that something secret and tasty is happening while you are taking a bath. Provoke his wish to peep at you and inadvertently give him such a chance. For example, by purposely forgetting to close the bathroom door. Let him see you enjoy playing with yourself. I bet he will join you in the bathroom and then, you know the rest. Number 2, the All the World is a Stage game. It's not a secret that even the strongest love cannot guarantee that sex with the same person will not get boring over time. If you have a rich imagination, then of course, you can imagine you are making love with a total stranger. But what should you do if your fantasy fails you? Then try to change yourself and your partner. Put on new clothes, disguise your voice, and change your behavior in bed. If you are usually passive, then become more active. On the other hand, if you are the more active partner in bed, then let your partner have you under control. Please note that sex games aren't only restricted to the bedroom, and when you're in the nude, you can begin this game even before lovemaking, or before going nude. Imagine you have just met each other and let your husband play an experienced lover, whereas you can pretend to be an innocent, naive girl and gently resisting his attempts to make love to you, before succumbing to his wishes, of course. Number 3, the Truth or Dare game. The popular Truth or Dare game can easily be shifted to the category of naughty games for romantic partners. Buy a bottle of wine or beverages, place the drink and a sipping glass on a table, then sit around the table with your partner. Take turns daring each other to perform some crazy romantic stuff on the other person, like licking the other person's toes or mouth, or ask the other person any personal question and demand that he or she tells you the truth, and nothing but the truth. Anyone who fails to perform the crazy act or answer truthfully to any personal question will be expected to take a sip of the drink, till one person gets too tipsy that the game can't continue. With the drinks working its magic in both of your systems already, you don't need a soothsayer to tell you what will surely happen next. But please remember to drink responsibly. Number 4, the Fantasy Box game. The Fantasy Box can be about a week's worth of fun and free sex games for couples rolled into one. All you need to play this game are a few pieces of paper, a vessel to put those papers in, and an anything-goes kind of attitude. Both players write down 5 fantasies on 5 pieces of paper. Put the pieces of paper into a vessel like a small box, bowl, or hat will do. Then mix them around and take turns picking one. Fantasies may include taking sex out of the bedroom, trying a new sex style/position, or experimenting with dominant and submissive roles. After making a selection, that is what you try. This will result in many mind-blowing nights together. Everyone has sexual fantasies they would like to live out, but sharing those fantasies, especially the deep, dark ones, can be uncomfortable. This game is a lighthearted way to share things you would like to try with your partner. Along with ensuring a good time, the game increases fulfillment since both are allowed to live out their fantasies. Number 5, the Number Jar game. This romantic bedroom game is not just about numbers and jars, but a lot more. This game needs 2 jars and 20 pieces of paper, 10 for each of you. Both of you assign numbers to your different body parts and make a note of it. Write numbers from 1 to 10 on each piece of paper, fold, and put the paper pieces in the jar. Once you both are done prepping up your jars, now is the time for this naughty couples game. Take turns to make your partner choose a piece of paper from your jar, and whatever number he or she picks, then your partner must fondle and sexually play with that particular body part. The purpose of this game is to encourage you on foreplay. And yes, the game doesn't end till you finish with all the paper pieces and the rest. You know? Number 6. The kissing game. The kissing game is a very hot sex game for romantic partners. When cuddled up watching a movie or TV show, pick a word, and whenever you hear that word, kiss. You probably won't finish the film/show, but who needs television when you're making out with your spouse? That is a win. Kissing is a very intimate act that often leads to more physical intimacy. The problem is that couples with intimacy issues don't kiss enough, or they stick with short pecks that do very little for their connection. This is one of the best sexy games because it allows couples to connect on a physical level. Number 7. The unusual places game. Have you ever tried making love in an elevator, in a museum, in a park, at the beach, or perhaps somewhere crazy or unexpected? If you haven't, then you are missing out, because sex in such unusual places is worth the try. Or are you too shy? Then find a secluded park or beach where you do not see people, but know that someone can appear there at any moment. Moreover, you must not leave home before you find an unusual place to enjoy lovemaking. There are 1,001 unusual places to make love right there in your home. It's just that you haven't been looking for such places all this while, in a hidden corner, under the staircase, even inside a wardrobe. Yes, a couple once found out that they enjoy sex on a working washing machine. But please be careful of any exposed electrical connections or appliances when choosing a lovemaking spot before the pleasurable mood carries you away to cloud 9, only to be rudely awakened by an electric shock. Number 8. The dress up the dessert game. Well, this is undoubtedly one of the hottest sex games for married couples, and who is the dessert? Of course you. For whom? Your partner. As a part of this game, you have to dress yourself up with all edible goodies, preferably your partner's choice, since they have to lick and eat them up. It could be fruits like strawberries and cherries with some chocolate sauce and cream. Think of all possible toppings. And when you are looking forward to your action night, dress yourself up like a beautiful dessert and invite your partner to indulge in the act of gluttony. Number 9. The replaying of a sex scene from a movie game. If you are looking forward to having a steamy sex life, inculcate some of the habits of couples with the hottest sex lives. For example, consider this naughty game for couples, which is about enacting famous sex scenes from movies. Pick a movie sex scene that you and your partner would like to recreate. Reprise the scene with your partner. Have a good laugh over it with your partner when you miserably fumble and try delivering the lines, albeit clumsily. A steamy sex session that follows is just a bonus. For your reference, Eyes Wide Shut, a 1999 erotic drama, is a good pick. Number 10. The hold me, thrill me, kiss me, kill me game, not literally please. Tie your partner's wrists and ankles to the bedposts and get set for an incredibly erotic session. Bask in the glory of your newly acquired power, what with your partner lying vulnerable at your disposal. Hold them, thrill them, kiss them, tickle them, and pleasure them sexually until they start screaming and begging you to stop. Romantic partners and married couples alike playing sex games can be a great prelude to a series of nights filled with passion and romantic fun. So spice up your sex life with these 10 sex games that we just explored, which range from thoughtful and sweet to red-hot sexy games, and make your sex sessions more steamy, passionate, and of course, more enjoyable. And always remember that in anything goes, that is a no holds barred mindset, and excellent communication are the very keys to enhancing your sex life with these sex games. I sincerely hope that the sex games work for you and your romantic partner,